Yeah, Blue Flame. That's what he was saying. He was saying you got to ask you first: is life real or not? Is it real or is it not real? Is it real or is it fake?
Is it a deal or is it not a deal?
Is yeah?
Let's see.
Is it a deal?
I'd say if it's the real deal, then there would have to be a deal that would be real. In order to pay for that deal, you would have to pay attention. You have to understand. Only you can walk to the door, you can walk through. But I think, is it real? I would say either everything is real or nothing is real.
Or is it a movie reel?
And sometimes it seems like the only things that are real is what's on our movie reel. But then we realize infinite tapes.
Yeah.
And what is tape other than to stick something together? No editing needed for this reel. Ultimate reel. Be like a spider reel.
the the ultimate real. Cause you know, I hear a lot of people say that. Like you know, it's not real. You know, you don't really gotta take it serious and all these different things. And it's like, is it
You think
real to
people do
you?
that?
Do what?
You think people do that for control?
It's like if it
Like
is real,
if you can get a group of people to think that it ain't real, they'll probably more likely do things they wouldn't do in real life. It ain't
Yeah.
real
but
anyway. You can just
if we ask ourselves, is it real though? Because if we only say to others, like, is it real? Who are we asking? Who are we going to tell that to if it's real or not? Are we going to tell ourselves? Are we going to deal with that reality for reals?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you gonna tell yourself in order so you can, you know, spark a little, you know, controversy out there. Cause if it's fake, it's like, why you believe in what you believe in? You shouldn't believe that. You should believe what I believe. It's the best thing for you, which I never could understand in the first place. Hold on, let me get all this right. Okay, bam, we there,
I think
we
it's
there.
like memories are living things. Ideas are real. Our body is real, and just like a memory, a thought, a form, and a reverberation, it has a form and it's alive. It's like in some way, every reality is happening now. It's all real, or it never happened. It's not real. But in some
you
way, I
are
think
not the body. You are
how it
not
really
the
felt.
mind
Reality is
until
like
you are the body and you are the mind.
Yeah, oh yeah, until you
You
get
are
cut.
not the body. You
You
are
ain't the body or the mind
not.
until you know something happened to the body, and you like, I'm the body, I'm the body.
You ain't the body until that
or you're
razor
not.
scooter get caught on your ankle.
I laugh at how people do life. You feel me? Like how we'll like people literally turn one person into the vessel that God sent His information through. Is this something that we just do? Like we just do? Is that something that we just actually just do? It's like, you know, like the people that, you know, was calling the lady mom and they just made her like this godly figure. You feel me? To where when she died, oh my God, bro, they had her dressed, they had her in Christmas lights and everything. And it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
People like rarity and
Your
uniqueness.
mom. Nah.
And then it like gets celebrated more when it helps save their life or something. Or you
Yeah.
kept us safe all of this time. You did this for us. Your words.
Jesus is Neo, huh?
A sentient mentality of sentimentalities.
Like it's good for the
That What's
overall
the name was a good
sometimes and
movie
stuff.
though.
Uh,
Lucy?
No,
Which one?
no, what's the name? With the gorilla movie, Planet of the Apes. Planet of
Oh,
the
I ain't
Apes.
seen
I
the
want
new
to go
one.
see that, bruh.
Yeah, I still got to see the
Don't
last
tell me
one.
no spoilers.
I
Man.
ain't.
Don't
I
say
barely
no
had started watching it.
spoilers.
I didn't even watch the whole thing. I had barely started watching it earlier today, but I didn't watch it all. So, but just the beginning of it, it was like real esoteric.
You know about the older ones?
Yeah, I seen all of them.
Like, I mean, the 67 with Charleston Heston?
Yeah, yeah. Them was the first ones I
Yeah,
started watching.
yeah. I was bringing that
Why?
up because, you
Because
know,
he was
esoteric.
bumbleclad naked? Is that why?
Hey, only for like 10 minutes.
Help me, help me get help on
That's
this.
what made me not want to watch it when I was young. I was like, man, what's this, man? Come on,
When I
man.
show people it for the first time, I always forget about that part. I'm like, oh, all right, we gotta get through this. There's no words, but they're gonna be naked running around for like 10 minutes.
I don't remember that part.
About the science. You say you don't?
Nah.
Yeah, it just had the music, the iconic the apes music. Dun 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 dun. And then, I don't know how they do
Yeah.
it, but you know when. But then they found one plant, and they say, oh, we found if it's life here, it must be other life on the planet because they found the one flower.
Was it like Holy Planet or something?
No, it was they was on Earth the whole time.
Yeah,
They-
but it looked like they was on Mars or something like that, or they was just like in a.
In
It was
Arizona.
a planet. Yeah, it just looked like a super dry desert, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, I
But
don't
it was
remember
cool
that.
because the apes knew about everything the whole time. They
Oh,
knew
Yeah.
about where the ship sank at, the Forbidden Zone, and they's like, "No, we're gonna make up some other stories so we can build this society and keep it going." Because really, if y'all learn, cause then you see in the other apes they just made like how they slowly formed this hatred for the humans,
Hey,
and to the
don't
point where they
kill
couldn't talk
me.
anymore.
yeah, I'll be thinking that
'Cause then it's-
sometimes. It be seeming like that's something that they did. Like, you know, if we did like come from another planet and like it was like another species of almost close to us, but not all the way close, and we like, you know, trained them to be like us. Kept two of them.
It was kind of like that.
Laid away, and then one day we seen them and they was looking kind of thick, and we was like, oh, I'm gonna hit that.
You know what the Nephilim do?
You know how we guys.
But that's how it could be like that with the aliens. It had me thinking about them esoteric jokes, bro. Come on.
The esoteric jokes. I mean, because that's basically what they be saying, like, you know, in like a lot of the old literature is like, you know, the aliens came from outer space or something, and they came and gave us the knowledge, and they hit a couple of our women.
A couple? They
It
was
could-
hitting all of them.
As far as we're
They had to
concerned,
hide
it's a
'em.
great alien theory.
Hide
We
'em.
are the apes.
They was aiming for, they was hitting.
But they can't use doors, right? Aliens can't open doors, but they can hit every target.
I think that'd be the weird part, because they be saying that was like the oldest story, is the aliens came from somewhere else and created us.
Yeah, I got Archie. I never was able to say this word all the way. Archaeological perspective on it that came to mind
What was?
on how it was. Like it was Homo. How you mentioned Homo erectus in the earlier.
Yeah.
It was like different. It was different.
Oh, they
It was
fit.
different types of humans going around. It was different types of humans. So what if those types of humans had different types of intelligences? And over time, they started evolving over different things. Like, say they say the people at Atlantis or whatever, or people at certain island things, they had different intelligence. So when they traveled the seas, they brought their knowledge over to other people, and they was like able to work with them. And they say, oh, these people are the gods and stuff. in some kind of ways, as well as the visions too, but how things play out and stories are told,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how people try to come off just
Can I
like
play with you?
Christopher Columbus to the native to
Well, hold
South
on.
America.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
thought he was a god. They said, "Oh, you're welcome here."
And then they
gave
got
him all
the
of
fake
the seeds.
honeycomb sky. They got that web over the sky that's like honeycombs with a screen right behind there, a bunch of beings. What?
But not all the time it turned out
I hear
so
you now.
horrible.
Can I play with you?
Humans wasn't.
Not
Not every
right
human
now.
was Christopher Columbus or Spain and
Boy, I
stuff.
came
Probably
back
make some
immediately.
cool things, like the Nagas
yeah.
they talk
Can I
about.
just take
The
turns?
Nagas going around spreading knowledge and everything. This
Yeah.
probably was like a certain group of people as well. that
Hey,
figured
I
out how
think
to
that's
play.
how they do, Ty. Because even like everybody that gain control of everything, they try to turn everybody else in the land like them. Like they try to change everybody like them. Like if you living in the jungle, it's like, nah, we gotta domesticate you like you're an animal or something.
Oh, to go with that, to domesticate in the jungle, Elon Musk, you know about his Starlink?
Nuh-uh.
Nah.
About how he now gave it to a village in South America, and their whole lifestyle is changing. And they're all
because
complaining.
it's showing that thing in the sky? Is it showing
No.
No.
They actually got connected
They
to
made
the
it
internet.
different.
Like
Yeah.
he gave them
for
free
people that are
internet.
scared.
So now, he's saying the elders are complaining that the youth are getting addicted, that the men are getting addicted to porn, that they spending too much time doing this and that, like everyday stuff, and that they also starting to have dreams of wanting to be a world traveler or having dreams of what other people have in careers in other countries instead of what's just in their society.
Thanks a lot, Elon.
More suffering.
He just destroyed thousands of years.
No.
But they said, but they said, please don't take our internet though, even though it was like causing us problems.
Yeah, you're cooked.
The elders said, please just don't take it away though.
Alright, because I got some emails and new like video
Yeah,
games.
they
Oh,
able
what's up
to
with it, Tim?
connect with each other too,
Bring buds,
Can I
bring
try?
bud.
with emergencies and everything.
Well, that's
Like,
one of the things. He said that if you follower of Satan, you already got deceived. That's what the story say. Story say that.
Can I try?
But when you start really diving in deep and going way, way back, the story don't say that. But it evolved into that.
Yeah.
They got the Venus Star number 3.
Man. It evolved
gets
into
deep.
that.
To some people, Yahweh was the devil, because back
No,
in the
you're
Stone
not
Age, when
supposed to
the
be
Syrian
here.
culture was going around,
I'm like,
Yahweh
YouTube.
was in different
You gotta
forms
go.
depending on what tribe you was a part of.
fire.
And everybody's like,
Yeah,
no, my
watching the living
Yahweh.
room.
Watch quietly.
No, my Yahweh.
Watching the living
No, we
room.
got an older one
In
named
the-
El.
In here? Right here?
And then
No,
like,
in the
they
living
train
room.
Yahweh so that
It's
they
on
can
the TV.
fight the other people and actually win. So what do those other people believe in?
It's gonna be fine in the living
Is that,
room.
oh, we're supposed to die. Yahweh
It's
said
not,
so.
it's not in there anymore.
Like, you don't know that we're only embodying the one true form which refers to the ultimate formlessness being. Don't you know this form has to be particularly proper to denote pure formlessness? Your God is not the real Jah.
I don't. Yeah. Nah, what?
Yeah, that's not the Venus
Nah, I
Star.
don't know who God is the real God. I think all of them is. But they like to argue about it. I don't even want to argue about it no more.
I just
Right.
want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Play guitar. about
That's it. That's it. You feel me? Like, I ain't trying to start no trouble. Be like mad at you because you believe something. I ain't
We
even
don't
hate.
need no help.
It's like people feel like that, like they gotta, break it down to you because you don't know. And it's like I do, but I don't at the same time.
They're probably just brushing it up on there, breaking it down to themselves so they can make sure they know.
But
Yeah,
if you
mostly
make it,
comes from
if you making
from a
me a
personal
bad
perspective.
person because I don't believe what you believe, it's like, dang, We ain't learned yet. It's causing too much
2,000-year-old
destruction.
argument.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to help you.
I'm trying to help you. It's like that. How? Like,
I can't even help myself.
Try to help
But
us
it
like
me
this
to help
video.
others.
Because I found out the truth. And I think she's still being deceived. I think I found out the truth. I guess it's the truth.
Help! Help!
and you know he can't.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go and you gotta spread it. You ain't gotta spread it. You gotta spread it like jam.
You gotta spread it like James Brown with your hips. Spin around a little bit.
And it do help some people, but you know, it's not for everybody. If it was, everybody would be running with it.
Yeah. And the person learns how to tell their story to people as they go through their journey as well.
It ain't it, but it's wild because it don't be it. You'll think it's your story, but it never was your story.
No, that's
It
why
never
Rick
was
Ross
your
just came out
story.
with this- That's why Rick Ross just came out with this book. Well, he wrote it while he was in prison, but it's called How to Be a Drug Dealer. And he said
Yeah.
because nobody actually teaches you how to be a drug dealer. They always say why not and this and that. But I'm gonna literally say what happens when you become a drug dealer, even to the very end when it comes up to
He
prison
said,
stuff. I'm gonna say you're gonna be influenced by your uncle, your dad, your mom, somebody that's attached to you, and stuff like that.
he said I would
It's like-
seriously get freaky with an alien. Hey,
She was fake.
hey, I never could. That did used to make me laugh when somebody always came with like a psychedelic experience and they said, yeah, and I had sex with the entity. It's like, oh wow. I never
You
thought.
don't know what type of
Is that why you
interdimensional
still
state you
try to
got.
dive in every day and reach
never-
that point again?
I never tried
Always
that.
diving in, man.
I never tried that before.
They got some bastard kids out there in the ether, some aliens that are like, where's my Triflorkian father?
He said the Trifork.
My dad was a real glib glob.
But that's real though. Like, do you think life is like real or not? Like, is it real? And
you
if
gotta
it's
ask yourself,
Real
really.
enough.
If
Then
it's
what do you do
real?
when you get the information? How does that change it if it's real or not?
Dang. Yeah. Right. Right. If it's not real, you just go out and start doing a gang of weird stuff, like you turn into Puff Daddy
It's anywhere like the world burns
Instantly.
in billions of years.
instantly.
Like,
Why you would probably do shit like you would do on Grand Theft Auto. Like it's just a video game, and you're like, no, whatever happens.
but then your
happens,
video
you know?
game is ass is gonna be locked up with
Or
a
do-
leg cut off.
Yeah, or you
not
get-
the body, not my leg,
just-
especially not my right leg. Got cut off.
Like
Everybody
turn.
plays the game differently. So,
No, you can do it.
I
I know.
play
That's-
Grand Theft Auto and follow every law. I stop at every
Yeah, I
red
was
light.
just thinking about Grand Theft Auto.
But sometimes you think you want to do anything until you do it, and then you're like, okay, I don't want to do that.
No more. That was enough. I ate
That
enough
one was
spaghetti.
number one. I didn't know that was there, but then I realized if I do this happens. I'm like, I don't actually want to do that no more.
Yeah, I used to love.
Maybe I just didn't do it right.
I remember when somebody first told me, you know, you don't gotta finish the game, right?
Just yeah. You be we always trying to beat it or
And
control
remember
it.
When somebody showed me, it shows me how many times you died, right? There you go, right there. You died. Like, damn, let me start over then and do this perfect.
A hero dies once, but a coward dies 1,000 deaths.
Like, it'll tell you how many times you died, how many passengers you killed, or people you killed, or even, an accidental car when you're driving in your car and you just hitting pedestrians. It gives
That
you
was on
stats for
GTA. I remember learning about that later too. I just saw that flash. Yeah. I was like, oh, for real? Keep it up.
I had to turn my autosave off. Turn that off real fast.
I used to stream that game. I used to be so intense with it, for playing shooting games and GTA and everything.
I still do that.
No. I mean, like,
Like sicko mode.
Be
yeah,
like,
sicko.
how? How?
Laughing.
How, Sway? How? I hit her first.
It'd be like a whole hypnotism. Oh,
Only a young person
Come
has
on.
that type of energy. They got time today. Like a young person has energy like that on GTA.
why the fuck they just do that?
Man, hey, look, I told you, Master.
Why the F did we do that?
I
Yeah.
already said that after Master created
Oh,
a minute
no,
ago.
I
When
thought
you
it
said
was
that
that-
alien, he's like, you know how
Okay.
we does it? I was like, oh,
It's 8 minutes in, man.
Master Creator said, we gonna try not to do it the whole live. It was like, okay, it's not gonna work. It sound
but you
good,
never
though.
know. You fall down 1,000 times, you get up 1,001. One day you never fall. Hello?
I
Man,
was
this
talking French, okay? I was
French.
talking French.
Oh, you good? Yes, we 21 minutes in. We good.
See,
Say,
that's my day.
you ever hear about the dude who stole a plane and did loops and said he learned from games? Yeah, I seen that. I posted that a long time ago.
That was real?
I don't know. I don't know if it was real or not. I don't know, but you don't see too many black dudes flying, and I just seen one flying, and I said, golly, is that same dude? I don't know.
Oh, I think I looked it up. That video was fake.
Yeah.
You seen that one
Because
Mr.
I was
Yozo
hype- I was
posted?
hype about it.
Which
And then I
one?
It's
looked
like
up
a-
that information.
Because I'm like, how
That's
do you
like
as
convert
real as
like
you.
a joystick into all the little machinery you got pushed in there? You know, it's like
Yeah.
a joystick. So I would understand if it was like a joystick in there too, but it's like it ain't nothing like a joystick in there. It's
And
like
the
all types of
coldest,
switches.
the coldest part is you
made
can never really prove or disprove that the world is true or not. Meaning, maybe you can prove it. Always prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
But
prove
he
it's
made
not
that
real
video.
just in the same as you can prove it is real.
But who are you proving it to? That's the question. Hello?
Yeah, yourself, I think.
But
I
yeah,
think.
it's the only one there is, really. I guess.
Yourself and your shadow being. You got your shadow being too.
It depends on how much magician shit.
Purple Damien, nah, that fool don't exist. Purple Damien's not
depends
real.
on how
Purple
much-
Damien.
Magician shit you hold in your mind when you talking. Because you could say that something is happening but not happening. Like, you could say to somebody they can feel like they can fly, but hey, you might want to jump from like a little lower off the cliff.
Like, why? Because in your mind you have doubt and you're scared if you're gonna fall. You're not gonna be able to fly then.
Like,
Hello,
no,
Neo.
you need some training. Like in the world though, you need some training. You gotta know how to get your body so it goes straight into the water and don't flop down and stuff like that. Like the feeling is there, is real, but then like the skill set and stuff needs to develop. So it's like it's real, but it's not real.
I
there,
believe I
but you
can
have to
fly. You be believing you can fly until you really fall out that sky with no parachute.
What if you do touch the sky? Like, you never know. It might just like dissolve into a simulation of your mind. You're like, oh, you weren't really falling, were you?
How about if you every time you did something good and stuff, you was like, man, because man, karma's real, the earth is real, the world, the universal laws are real. I'm gonna keep it cool. But every time you do something bad, like, man, this ain't even real anyway. I don't know why.
I was like, this shit's only real when I say it is, when I feel good. Otherwise, I'm not even there.
I think
It's
the
like
fact.
sometimes that song by Gnarls Barkley, they're like Saint Elsewhere. They're like, it's basically saying every grass is greener on the other side. But as long as I'm not there, everywhere is Saint Elsewhere.
I think everybody know or feel like they like God in some sense. Like even fucking
They know,
serial
true.
killers. They know. That's why they be doing what they be doing. They ain't stupid. They just try to act like they don't know.
I'm not God. This is regular. I'm like
Oh.
an animal. I don't know anything.
Oh, I can go to
They
jail
got
for
it.
that? Like, oh, I can go to jail for that? I thought I could do stuff like that. Get him. Like, literally.
I thought watching enough movies to never get caught.
Man.
It's okay. I'm in jail now. When I wake up tomorrow, I'll be in another body. Jokes on this body. I got to stay in here.
Jokes on me. Wait.
Wait, I'm still in here? Try again tomorrow.
That'll mess your whole game up if you just go out the game and then you go right into another game. Like you could come out of Grand Theft Auto and go right into Mortal Kombat.
I feel like by the time you gotta ask somebody else if it's real or not, maybe you already have your mind made up in that moment.
Yeah, in that moment, you already do. Because despite what they say, you're going to argue it if it's not the same as what you already feel like it is. I
You're
am.
either looking for someone to argue with or someone to agree with.
I'm going to argue it. I'm going to be like, look, I got all the documents right here.
Like,
This-
you faked them.
This person said it, this person said it, that person said it, that person said it. Look, it's all right here in your face.
People be like, I want to attack their character. Those people didn't really say that. Don't look at the information. Look at how the people who said the information, they don't have real character.
He said they was lying. They wasn't. They
was
just
lying.
wasn't being truthful. That's what it was. They wasn't being truthful. You just believed them.
They were joking. They said JK after they're crossing their fingers.
Hey, that's the
It
crazy
was
part
from a
though.
Black movie.
People don't understand. It's okay to believe them if you know. It's okay, especially if you know your parents believe them.
Everything adds up at the end of the day. One by one.
Why every cult you gotta join, you basically gotta like not mess with your families or the closest people to you know.
Because man, that's it's because it's gonna mess up with the belief system.
Yeah, look, see.
That's what
Yeah.
your best friend always says. You don't want to hang with them no more. Hello. Your new boyfriend or girlfriend is not real. That's what toxic ass people.
Like you can't tell she. You can't. You can't tell she an NPC. Like everybody else see it.
Your eye glitched the other day, so I think you're right.
It's like, look, I know you're kind of young. You'll believe what I'm saying, but if you go get your elders and everyone involved, they might see through my house of cards because it's flimsy.
Like that's what I'm talking about though. But everybody else see it except you. You the only one don't see it.
But I'm in it. It's hard to see it when you're in it. I got passion.
Like, she's not. They're not real.
They
Your,
don't exist.
your mom is not real. Your cousins, all them people were not real. It's
The
like,
resistance is futile. It's like you're only talking to drone ideas that you planted in their mind long time ago.
that's something wild to think about though. Cause like that's the same thing as going. They don't believe, right? They don't believe. So.
They're devils.
That's why it takes.
Only a devil worshiper wouldn't believe.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, what's up with it, cousin?
So we could kill him now, right?
If they don't believe, then they're like animals. You need to
Hey,
Because I remember thou shalt not kill, but if he's a devil, he deserves to die.
he deserves to go. What's up, Piper Chase?
Steal from him.
Let's see,
This conversation's not safe at all. Right
just
now.
hot
We need
dogs.
to
That's it. Like, that's hella funny. Oh. I could just knock them all down. They fake. That's the same thing, man. Golly, bro, you can put that. You can put that to so many different. You can add so many definitions to that right there, right now.
The magicianship of the mind.
Yeah,
people
of the
work.
mind.
And you like, oh, like you can say something not real, but it's all in the context of how the person feel personally when they saying it. So they could be trying to deny something that's in their face, but when it's in their face, it's part of the where they are too. Like,
Yeah, it's part of the
oh,
it's all part of it.
Because think about what people are saying. What is real? That's like kind of like being
You're
convinced.
eating fake food. You're not even eating real food, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it's gonna open so many different doors though when you think about it. It's gonna open
go
a
vegan.
1,000 different doors.
Yeah, being real is like it's not something that people like when you say is that real or not. It's like the thing that they're looking at.
It's gonna open so many doors for you, for your mind, to have all these different belief systems. Wait, hold on. I think
Have
Gary was
fun.
trying to play Fortnite.
A real exercise you're doing there. It's not really helping. You got to do it this way.
You're not bending your back far enough.
Yeah, being real is like I think somebody's already so deeply convinced. Like somebody says it's real to them, they're looking for you to say that it's real. Otherwise, you're not really that real, or you're not coming from a real place. But it's like really a deep convincing. It's like what we think, but that's only when we think from a certain way. We access that certain layer of memory. Like we're shining a light. It casts a lot of shadows. There's a lot of other stuff going on. We always see. We're not stick to a certain part of our memory.
The Regal, my Christian brother, tell us the real.
Wait, hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this game back on.
Polo, what it do?
What's
This
the
way.
realest thing you felt in your life versus the fakest thing you felt in your life, Regal?
Man, that's a hard question. That's a hard question to answer because it's like, like a lot. That's a lot, bro. It's a lot to answer right there.
You ever had that fake love? You ever had that real love?
All I know is I could have fucked a lot more bitches than I did when I was.
Say hi to YouTube, Reggie.
Oh, we
We're
don't
on
use
YouTube.
shit. Sorry,
Oh,
y'all.
you could have
But I
asked a
know.
lot of bees back in your younger days. Tell us,
I
man.
just got out of the casino, so I'm a little tilted right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. That's
Little
esoteric
tilted.
teaching you're trying to give us.
My
It was a
BZ.
metaphor. Is that like a metaphor for like all of the ideas that we perceive? And the beesies would be kind of like emotional forms. All right, stop. But yeah, what's a beezy? How you doing tonight, brother? You see the stars? They be twinkling out here.
Regal came right in with the. We trying to slow down on the. Yeah, I mean the cursing and all that. Regal and trying to change up, man. I mean, especially like
They would not
like
be aware.
I could see if you was like cursing and it was the truth, but you was lying.
At least make it be worth it. Well, what?
Who cares if you could have had more women in your younger days? Who cares about that, man?
Yes, sir.
Why do you look back at that and say it like that, though, Rico? You think it's important to smash more than you did?
It's just the.
You would have already done it now.
it's the trajectory that life would have changed so much. Like it would have been so different.
The ugly part about it is you couldn't keep none of them.
Here.
Did you keep any of them? Did you like have one auto save?
One save file on auto save.
About to pull up on so we can reminisce.
Wait, what?
Come on, Bubbles. I remember the good old days.
No auto save or nothing. Like, yeah, you can,
At least tell me you had the Rumble Pack.
No, like it's been 2 years. It was like, nah, it's been 2 hours. That's a long time for me. That's actually too long. I got to get up out of here. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
What if it was like you got a crystal ball? It's like, show me my one true deer. And it was a pirate named Bubbles. Would that be real?
You used to keep it real, Regal.
You put the G in real, Regal.
Hey, but real, my guy.
Well, geometrically speaking, what's real? We're just talking about that subject in particular on a philosophical spectrum.
Brother, come on now, brother.
What's the difference between
What?
Jack in the Box secret sauce and Jack in the Box?
Just close it all the way. You'll hear it close all the way. Push it all the way.
It's bouncing off.
Okay, if you push it all the way until it hit the end.
What if Earth is just like a hoopty that's 10 billions left?
What if Earth was like a hoopty?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say earlier the plane that Mr. Yozo had posted, a plane with skeletons on it that came back like 34 years later out of a wormhole or some shit.
Hey, that
Some stuff.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. But I can tell you, if
That was a
Earth,
meme.
if Earth was a hoopty, we would have put some spinners on it.
How do you know that, John? All right, that's what it's doing. It's spinning every year.
Some straight spinners on that thing, man.
We're spinning around the sun, ain't we?
Man,
You see that blue flame in the sky in the daytime?
some couple people then wrapped it with. They put a wrap on it, a money green wrap on it. Our game's real. They're like another
The deserts
world.
are already sitting like some mustard, some leather seat.
Oh, somebody said, Quentin said, I was thinking our game's real. They're like another world. Yeah, you get to be that character within the game. I think that's what makes the game so dope. You get to be that character. You know how many people I ran over on GTA? And didn't think twice about it? They wasn't even doing nothing. They was just walking. Ran them over anyway. Hey, you know what I can't understand about GTA? Why, when players see other players that are real players, they just start shooting at them instantly?
Yeah, we were talking about that today. I was watching this video on YouTube. It says, "Are you an NPC or not?" It was just a funny subject. Like, an NPC is a character in the game. If you're being controlled by a character outside of the game, are you a character? Are you more NPC? But yeah, I think either way, a video game we play has to be just as real as something.
That's what's dope about that movie Free Guy.
What part?
think you're the player character.
What was so dope about it, Regal?
It's about like a video game character who didn't know he was an NPC.
Oh yeah, then he woke up.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a different route to work. And then his friend's like, "Are you crazy? You always gone this other way. Why you do it a different way?"
Yeah, why
Like,
would
I
you
don't
do
know.
that? Especially when he was talking when he went to go try to talk to home, bro, he was like, "Bro, you tripping. Can't do that kind of stuff. We don't talk to them." Like, I'm about to ask him for his glasses.
That movie was dope. Hey, just time, bro.
Man, what the?
Travel, still in space travel.
You guys think the light in the refrigerator is still on when you close the fridge?
It always stay on. It just go off like soon as it closes, it come on in 3 seconds after you close it.
Everybody knows science has not figured out the answer to that question.
Hey, Greenbud said technically reality may be a video game and we wouldn't even know. We could be somewhere else in the base reality while coexisting here simultaneously. Yeah, that's what we call that consciousness. And I mean whatever that thing is in there, we call it that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Cause it's like weird, cause either one of these ways, like somebody believe it and somebody believe it to be that. Somebody believe it not to be real, then you got others that believe it to be real.
Well, like this, like, it's crazy to think that this would be a video game. Like, when we die, we wake up around our family and the people we love and that love us.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, why is this place so fucked up? Or why is this place so, like, why is there so much bad in that video game?
Because like in the video game, bro, you pride on being bad. Like cause you go in the video game, you destroying stuff. I was watching, what's that new Star Wars stuff, man? I thought it was gonna go, I thought it was gonna make the Jedi look evil and them other witches look good, but it ended up fooling me. But like like we make our belief system look good, and the opposite of that we just make to be bad. And that's kind of scary.
DMC.
That's kind of scary, man.
Why is that?
Because once I make yours bad, you don't deserve to be here because you messing life up for everybody else. So I can treat you any way I want to because you basically like an NPC. You're not real. You something else. You don't deserve to be here. You're not following the rules of. Like, we see that whenever they go to war. Like, they've been warring forever, bro. And that shit is, like, just crazy. They've been warring forever, and they fighting over. Like, these people are not even... They over there, we over here. But they'll come all the way over here, or we'll go all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
And and the people on the front line always going with like a kind of meaning more than like the behind the scenes of what's actually happening.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones like us, we gonna follow, we gonna just follow whatever they give us. We gonna follow them, cause they said we in control, we run things, and we believe them. That's the part that get me, is like we believe them, and we even make up stories and say, well, the powers that be, they don't want you to have all the money they got. And it's like, I thought we didn't want their money.
give in to whoever gives us money.
Yeah.
Because that's really the only equalizer is money.
Yeah. The money.
Mm.
You know, I think Donald know that. You give them some money, they'll vote for you.
Yeah.
Figure out a way just to pay everybody.
That's the same reason why
That's how you
people
can.
sell their soul for the money. That's why, like Hollywood, or Puff Daddy,
Yeah, Puff Daddy.
taking people, and you'll be like, listen, this is gonna be some real stuff you don't want to do, but check it, you gonna get blessed with that money.
Yeah, and they don't get mad until after the money stop flowing. Then they get mad and want to tell, hey, you know what he did to me?
It be happening that way.
Well, you let him. Like, you let him do it. I mean, he paid you
But
for it.
They said I was gonna get that movie deal.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're an excellent actor, but I mean, Kevin Hart was just better for the movie. We're going to get you in the next big one. You want something to drink?
Like what Pat Williams said on the State Show.
What'd he say?
Pat Williams telling you like it was. He said a lot of this it's like a clique, it's like a cartel. That if you're not a member of their cartel, you don't get the opportunities you deserve because your natural talent.
That's reality, though.
Yeah, that's part of any organization, any group. You just ain't gonna come in our clique and just think it's gonna. Yeah.
Reality is like basically like we value people their abilities and their ability to repeat their talent, but then it becomes like a thing where people like a symbol, an authority we give to someone, and even if that person is old and washed up, since they can showcase their lightning in a bottle and make those connections to the right people, somehow we still put them high.
Yeah, you see what on Just High, you see on Old Boy had Tyreek from Power on his show, and how his sister was acting.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, grabbing that boy junk all on the line.
Yeah, with the 3 little girls in front of him.
Yeah.
Said if the roles was reversed, then it would have been a sexual assault case on the spot.
On the spot, but that's what's crazy. See, because people make it seem like the rich people just do it, and it's like, nah, it's other people out there. It's poor people that do the same thing and act the same way.
Given the opportunity.
You feel me? She was just gonna take it too. She wasn't even gonna. She was just gonna take it. Like, hey
They
man,
had to stand there while people was taking pictures. Like,
yeah, which was just that was just crazy. But I mean, that's how it is.
yeah. Those 2 little girls in front of him.
Yeah, with them two, like,
He
golly.
didn't know what to do. It was all in his face too.
Yeah, and she wasn't no big Hollywood producer. She wasn't no Puff Daddy or none of that.
It was somebody's sister.
Yeah, it was dude's sister that was doing the live stream.
Oh, okay.
It was his sister. He was mad because, like, people were spamming the chat talking about it. And he like, man, I ain't gonna keep it. I tried to ignore it. And it was like, dang, like, I think he just didn't know how to act. It was like, damn, sis. Like, why would you even do that? She said, I wanted some Tyreek. And he was right here, so I shot my shot. It didn't work, but golly, if it would have, we'd have been in the game. I told you to get them 2 bottles from Puff Daddy. Nah. But I don't know, bro. That was wild, though. I think they got on 50 for making jokes about it. They were saying or something.
I didn't see where he stepped in.
Like, ooh wee. Wow, man, Ninjago. They're going to war to accomplish nothing at all. The world is a stage. They got to put it on a big show so everybody can believe. And so everybody can believe.
That's just like sports. I don't watch no professional sports no more because it's all fake, bro.
That's the paradox, though. You're making yourself the center of the stage, but also trying to forget that you're the center of the stage at the same time.
How do you do that, though? How do you go about, like, forgetting that you're the center?
By completely being in the moment and realizing that you don't know what in the hell's going on, and nobody else does. Nobody knows. You might as well just surrender and go, here I am. And when you do that, you realize here you are, and wherever you are, that's where it gets really interesting, because you can then, like, you can blast off and thinking in different perspectives and being like all sorts of things, like, oh man, you know, you could be anybody else, but being you is what you know you really want to be. Being right where you are, you know that's where you want to be. You don't want to be anywhere else, because right now that's where you really, really want to be. You don't want to be some person in 56 AD Egypt pulling fucking stones. You don't want to be some fucking random, like, villager in Timbuktu. You don't want to be some guy in fucking 1956 in Missouri leading this weird life that's just like, you want to be exactly you right now where you are
at this moment in time.
Exactly. Because when you actually look and feel and see where you are, you like have a perspective of where everyone else is, and you don't want to be anywhere else. You don't want to be there. You want to be right where you are. That's the blessing. And we want to hold on to this for as long as we can, because, you know, the next life could just be like, oh fuck, now I'm a cactus standing in Joshua Tree. Like, you know, you're like, fuck, you know, you don't.
It's wild because
this is gonna end. This is gonna end.
Yeah, you are.
Sometime.
You already that cactus.
Elmo.
You already that cactus.
You're gonna wake up as some fucking badger, you know, or some fucking, like, cat or something. You're gonna wake up in another life and you'll be like, fuck, I love that human life, that guy that I used to be. That's where you wanted to be.
Whatever that guy.
Here you are right now, living.
Whoever that guy is.
So no, because wherever you are then, that's gonna be what you like. You're gonna like to be where you are. If that.
Maybe, or you're gonna really miss being here right now, going, man, being this incarnate. Oh man, this is the one. I think we talked about this before, where every time you incarnate, you're like, this is it. I love this life. I don't want to go anywhere else. This is the one. This is the life I love. Yeah. But
Yeah.
every life you trying to do that almost maybe. Not every life, but maybe a lot of them.
It's
No,
always
people
been your
go,
choice.
huh?
It's always been the
Nuh-uh.
person's choice.
Yeah, it's always that's why everybody being everything all at once. They being every aspect of it, every thought of it, every like in an infinite amount of ways. Infinite.
Sinfinite.
And then they not. It's
all
like
you gotta do is look around you and go, "Oh, I could be that bumblebee. I could be that fucking cockroach. I could be the mouse. I could be this possum. I could be this owl. I could be this other life form. Like you could be all these other things that you see around you, but you're not. You're this thing right now. That's this amazing human body that's connected to this thing. You have a phone in your hand. We're connected on the internet. We can talk to each other. This is fucking amazing." But as soon as this is over, and then you go back to being like, oh no, now I got to be that cockroach or the fucking cricket chirping in the middle of the night, and maybe that's blissful, but fuck that human life.
you gotta watch out on the cursing. Wow, man.
Okay, this life, this is the coolest.
Better than we could ever imagine. Upgrade from this.
This is like the coolest.
This, hey, this is the upgrade.
This is the lottery that we won. Like this is the human experience is like yee-hoo.
Nah, no, we don't want this to be it. It has to be more than this right here.
Just to say you know that it isn't gonna be better. Dude. How can you know that?
No, it's all perspective. Yeah. There's a bunch of caterpillars out there going, I can't wait. I'm going to be a butterfly. It's going to be cool.
The caterpillars are actually going, I love being a caterpillar because when I'm a butterfly, I'll look back and say, oh, I was that cool caterpillar. I smoked this cool fungus I found. You know, I was that'll be cool. That'll be butterfly.
Do you think butterflies have that emotion where they're like, man, being a caterpillar was like cool, but man, being a butterfly's way better, man. Like,
yeah, if they had that.
Have that retrospective.
Nah, because once they go into that, like us, once they go into that incubator, they wake up, it'd be a whole new life. Because they don't do what caterpillars did. They just do what the butterfly do. And how do they even know what the hell a butterfly do? Because ain't nobody taught them or showed them.
Booker, you know what we should talk about?
What?
Cage when you open it in the same way that a caterpillar. No, I'm playing. I was gonna say something deep.
No, we're on the deepness. Oh no, but you know what I was about to say is that Joe Rogan had what's his name on they were talking about oh god, they were talking about like transportation, the when you or if we have the technology to be like the lasers where they go teleport you, woo, beam me up, Scotty, and
yeah,
Billy Carson's like, every time you do that, you die, and now you reanimate, and so not the reanimation of you, it's not you. You died, and now it's a copy of you reanimated in another form.
It's not your soul or some shit. It's like a different animal.
He was saying every time you do that, you die.
Yeah.
Like, what?
You die. They make you all over. They remake you.
Yeah. So even if we have that technology, you still die. When you get teleported.
We was talking about how they put the did you see the one, Wild Man, about them putting the I don't know if it was a chimpanzee, but they put the monkey in the computer, the consciousness of the monkey in the computer.
Oh, the Elon Musk, the Neuralink one, or
no, they were talking. It was Billy Carson talking about basically how they can save data within DNA. Like on the computer.
Oh yeah. See, yeah. So if DNA has the ability to encode all this information.
Which actually makes sense because if DNA can hold the information of us, then who knows what it can hold?
Well, people say also that DNA is like an infinite spiral, but it's like more like a little antenna that we use to tune, and it has a certain memory, like a certain way of tuning, and that's how it does it. So it doesn't need to store anything necessarily inside of it, even though it probably does too. But it rewrites it by tuning into
The
everything
microphone
around it.
messing up. Yeah, I mean, it actually holds every other person that came before us that's connected to us. So it's like, why wouldn't it be able to do that?
And if our body is seamless with the air is kind of like water. We're all in an ocean of consciousness, and it's like, why couldn't we tune into any DNA in the air around us too?
Yeah, oh dang, that's crazy, bro. Your microphone is like real low, wow, man. We can barely hear you.
I'll turn my video off.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay. So Billy Carson was talking about junk DNA, saying it's not really junk DNA. It's like there's loads of information in here, and we can put, like 100,000 books in one like strand of DNA. Like it can contain a lot of information inside the DNA. So DNA is like loaded, and that's what like got me thinking about the psychedelics. When you go dive in there, when you're in when you feel like you're in the Akashic records, you're like diving into your DNA and going through like knowledge, and I don't know, it's like what is it, like just information from the past and stuff.
Yeah, information like from us. It's not no junk. I don't think anything is junk. I think except some of the stuff that we make that get old, we might call it junk. But I mean, nothing is junk because it's all holding something.
It's kind of like when you cook a big ass steak, like a roast. Even all the little trimmings that you like that fall off of it when you serve the plates, those are integral to the whole process, just as much as the steak you eat.
Well, it's more along the path along lines of where they used to tell us scientifically about like, oh, we only use 10% of our brains. Like bullshit. Like we only have 90% of our DNA is junk. Like bullshit. Like no, we're accessing knowledge, and it just hasn't been really differentiated through the perspectives that we're now utilizing with psychedelics, and now all that is coming out with. It's not junk, and we definitely use more than 10% of our brains, etc.
They say we only use it at any given moment, but also then now they're saying since reality is a highly subconscious nature, that the conscious part that we're using is highly dependent on all the unconscious and subconscious parts that make up the rest of the network too at any given moment.
What's really crazy that I think is the shift that humanity's going to go through is we're going to realize that we have more. You know how you have the five senses: touch, smell, taste, vision.
That's what they told us.
So right. So I feel like what humanity's shift is going to be is when we realize that we have other senses that we've just spent a lifetime, like a human entire era of just pretend, like saying like, oh, the intuition, that's not real, that's just your crazy mind. Or like, oh, you say you got a hunch about it, oh, that's crazy. Or oh, you believe you can. So it's like we will be able to be like X-Men and have superpowers, but it's not. But it's just like psychedelics will reveal to you, it's not gonna be the way you think. But that's why it's also like that one saying that I always, especially after psychedelics, I realized, damn, how true it is that the truth is stranger than fiction.
Yep. I agree with you.
Thank you.
I heard something like that when I was like a little bit younger, and they were saying like the thing that they coined junk DNA or alien DNA or whatever was the DNA they couldn't like not figure out, but they couldn't label or something like that. And these DNA we have the potentiality to have like these powers unravel or these mutations and stuff, or these things happen. And then he was going on to say like, hey, I think it was Young Pharaoh actually. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was going on to say like, hey, bro, you could do stuff like breathing, or sun gazing, or eating certain foods or something like that, or trying certain foods from different parts of the world type junk to try to
Right.
activate like certain parts of, you know what I mean? And then I came
Yeah.
across some other video who was saying, hey, when you eat fruits and vegetables, it turns your neuronal pathways into a quantum highway. It was like the same way how the Anunnaki came here to fix their atmosphere with the monatomic gold, by mining with the Tigris or Euphrates River.
Oh,
You get
bro,
that same effect with the conductivity when you eat the fruits and vegetables with your neuronal pathways in a way.
you brought gold.
And you know what I mean?
Remember, gold though is like a topic nowadays. Like, what I think that's like the thing that people are talking about why do we have this craving for gold? That was like a thing, wasn't that? Am I tripping?
That's when everybody was doing that gold leaf jump.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. I always liked gold. I always found gold to be like I don't want to say healing or powerful, but like something like that.
It's like
For
somehow it's
me,
in our
for me
nature to
personally.
like crave this shiny thing.
huh.
Well, but that tells you something though. That
Right.
tells you something.
Yeah.
It's like
What is it?
there's a and the easy way to say it to me is to say there's a spiritual what do you call it, a spiritual energy or element to some things that we experience, like music is one of the most powerful things in existence on this
100%.
in this reality. Music. That's why, like I said, music's been hijacked for a long time by the corporations, so that
Yep.
you just get stuck to listening to Taylor Swift. Now, that's not hating on the people that love Taylor Swift or the people that love, you know, Lil Yachty or whoever, or all these like kind of commercialized musical icons. But
Right.
that,
Right.
but that's not like, dude. There's no such thing as rock and roll anymore, because it's been hijacked. And the reason why it's been hijacked is like I'm saying, it's because it's part of the fight from
The-
humanity has never been greater than now. Like now, all the old what do they call them? The black Novellians or whatever from Italy, like the
Oh
black
yeah.
nobility, like all the old power and all the old money is just scared as can be to lose human to the God or to the God level of consciousness, because when humans get that way, they're gonna realize like, bro, I don't gotta go to work. I don't need that money. All I need to do is like, it's like I don't even know why I put myself through so much stress of these bills and this money and this system, this power grid thing and that the other. It's like I could just still have a dope, beautiful, perfect life and do it the way that that the God particle is basically guiding me how to do it.
but
Whereas if I go with what the humans or the like I said, like the black nobility or like the bankers or like the, you know what I'm saying, like the institutionalized corporation people be telling us how to do it. If I do it their way, it's like that's just like a recipe book that they've owned since the beginning of time
yeah,
to
but
control me.
they put all the shiny things in our face, and you want to be able to get the
Okay.
shiny things, and it takes money to buy the shiny things. Like it's like you
Right.
paying for your happiness.
Right. But then back to Magistristus or whatever they call that, the magic thing. They understand they understand the spiritual nature of stuff, so they use some of that spiritual nature to twist it on us, so that we be like, okay, well, I mean, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a judge, I want to be a governor, I want to be a president of the United States, I want to be this, I want to be that. So with all the I want to be, just look at the kids that all want to be Allen Iverson, but they can't. But yet they still spend their whole life, their whole energy, their whole effort and energy on this thing. Think of all the kids that, all the girls that want to be, you know, whatever mainstream slut that there is that they're promoting. All the girls want to be like that, but really their nature is to be so many different things.
Yeah.
But the people who understand the power of the spiritual allure, they're the ones that are like, they're the ones that are like, nah, we can't let people be free and independent. We need them to continue to buy these products. We need them to continue to live this life, to get into debt, to continue, because it's the only way we keep them doing the same thing over and over and over.
You're right.
It's like you said, we have to
You're
keep
right.
them in the system.
Yep, but that's only for a specific portion of the population. That's not, you know, that's always going to be there. There's always going to be a population of people that do that. It's up to you to go, wait, I don't want to be a part of that. Wait, I can break free.
That's wild.
There's other ways of living, and then you can break free of that. But it's not up to you to liberate the others. There's always gonna be a population of people doing that.
Yeah, doing.
Now it's up to you.
Well, you know, it's like there's different times in your life where you are good with the system. You want to be part of the system.
Yeah.
You want to try to help the system.
You vote.
You want to
go to the council meetings.
I mean, bro, when I was younger and in college, I wanted to like believe all of the system stuff. Like if they were like, hey, you go to school, you get a grant, you get this money, you get these degrees, and then you'll apply for internship, you'll get it, and blah 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 blah. It's like it sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good. Like okay, yeah, I'm with that. If you came to me with some psychedelics and some tie-dye shirts and some fucking 3D glasses on, I'd be like, man, you guys are wasting your life, man. You guys are wasting your time.
Yeah,
Get out
what
my
are you
face,
doing?
Man. I got time for that.
Exactly. We agree with that. We've been through that. I think we've all been through that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
man.
yeah, like life it's a continuous loop and trip, which is why when you take something DMT, like DMT or psychedelic, that really throws you outside of this loop, this whole system, man, bro.
Hey, because it's like it's wild when you even think about like who keeping the system going, who keeping the system what it is. It's us. It's us keeping the system going.
There's no one keeping other people doing it. The people that are in it are keeping it going.
Yeah, keeping it going.
There's no one like oppressed. Like it's weird. It's like they're choosing to do it.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's like we're convinced with. What's real to us is our reality, the heaven we want to make.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why they let us have whatever belief system we want. Like it don't even matter what system of belief you have. It just matters that you're gonna go to work in the morning and you're gonna pay your bills and you gonna pay taxes and you're gonna
Because the weird part is like there's that phase. Like part of us is like, yeah, fuck the system. Then the other part is like, in one level we're a hyperdimensional alien. The other level, our body is like an animal. And it's like, wait, I have Pop-Tarts at 4 p.m. every day after work in my cubicle at home. I don't want to leave that though, but we can overthrow the system. Just leave me alone. I'm going to stay in the system. But I'll overthrow it with you guys. I have to go back to my apartment on the weekends.
Hey, let me get a couple bottles of gin in case I
How esoteric would be if we were all like really Wizard of Oz behind the curtain.
I'll be thinking that's how it like really is. You feel me? Nobody want to accept it though. Like you Oz, you the Oz. You got full control, but you just don't know it. And your control is giving the control to somebody else. That's that's the part you like.
Like the devil is basically like the president or the king. We call that person like the priest or the god. But then when something goes wrong, we'll be like, "Not my problem. They can deal with it. Oh, it's their fault anyway."
Oh, for real.
Then if we need
What's
money,
up, Dusty?
food or something, run to them first.
Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing, but I gotta go, y'all. Blake gonna keep on jumping in on me. You feel me? So I'm about to just go chill with him. All right, peace out.
You too.
Peace
out. Too.
Damn, if I can get it to going. If I can get it to going off, but yeah, peace out, y'all. As y'all see, we just be talking about everything a lot of different things, a lot of different topics always. We get into the psychedelics. We it'd be whatever, bro. Cause I still got the belief that everything is going all these different ways, and everybody want to have like some type of control over life. Cause it's like when you dribble in the ball, you feel me? You want the ball to always bounce the way you bounce. You want it to bounce the way you bouncing it. You want it to go with the flow of you of how you're doing it, whether you bouncing it fast or slow. And it's almost life is like the same thing. Everybody is dribbling that basketball of life, going, this is the way you do it. You feel me? And we go, dang, just because he got a smooth crossover, we make it seem like it's beyond dribbling, but it's like no matter how anybody dribble the ball, they're still dribbling the basketball. It's like that's just what it is. And everybody do it in these crazy ways. And then when we get a way that we feel like it's made for us, we make it seem like everybody else got to follow it. Because these is like what our ancestors and what the ones before us said we got to do. So sometimes you got to sit back and just watch the way the ball is dribbling and just dribble yours. You can't dribble everybody else's. You feel me? Everybody, we always get this notion that whatever this thing is, it gave us the mind to go and speak and say what it is and get everybody to believe that we know what it is. And like Wild Man was saying, the realest thing, nobody knows. Nobody understands. We have good ideas. That's the best thing. We got the best ideas about it. We got the best ideas. We can do science. We can do all these different things, but it's like they just more ideas stacked on top of ideas. And look how many ideas we done ran through. We done ran through ideas like we run through bodies, because we don't understand that like we this body, but at the same time you not, because it's like this body is doing its own thing. It's following the ways of the system. It's picking up different parts of the system and it's following that and going, this is what this system is. And it's like, bro, it's like be trippy how we fall into that. And we get stuck in it. We actually become the system because all of us together is what's making the system. But look at how many systems we making. We making a gang of different ones, to where they even having conflict with each other and bumping heads with each other. And it's like, us, we can change it though. We can change it. But it's like, that's the part that get me also. It's like I would go like, we can change it and we can make it better for everybody. But there's other people that don't, that they better for everybody is everybody following them and doing what they think is right. And you feel me? And like they will die and kill behind it at the same time. And it's like, bro, you feel me? We can make this thing a lot better. I think that's what we do here. You feel me? We joke, we play, we do all these things, but we get along. We all get along in one way or another. Like, no matter what belief it is that's being put on the table, we'll talk about it and everything, but we still all just get along. Everybody be chilling with each other. I said, you see all kinds of people from all walks of life come here. Like, them been on the channel, sharing experience, sharing life experiences. And I think that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. You feel me? You can come share yourself and nobody's going to tell you you're wrong. Because I'm wrong for telling you you're wrong about what you believe. Because your belief is taking you somewhere. It's taking you where you need to go. And it's like, I tell you, hey, get in my car and jump in my car and ride with me. Like, you shouldn't drive. You drive and your driving got everything messed up. And we got those people that drive and just be running people over. They just go about life just messing up stuff. But that's what it is. That's a part of it. Like the animals do it, down to the smallest organism. Like asteroids hitting stuff, tearing stuff up. To the biggest things. You feel me? As above, so below. It's like trippy, bro. But I thank y'all for watching, and that's another live. Next time I'm going to kind of talk more in the beginning, because usually I kind of like to when I kind of talk through the beginning and set the stage for what we going to talk about once we come into the live. Because when I kind of let it go, other people come in and kind of get kind of all over the place. We still be on the same topic, which that's the crazy part. You'll think that it get all over the place, but that's how chaotic life is. Life will take you in every which direction. You feel me? It's like crazy, bro. It'll take you in every direction. And sometimes we'll just follow it. You will just follow it. And, it's neither good or bad. But thanks for watching, and